And boom, you're welcome to my channel. This is Chichi Barnabas. Welcome to this channel that will teach you everything that you need to know to become a successful self-published author. And today I'm going to be bringing you some new updates that I found on the Amazon platform that perhaps you may not have come across them. So in today's video, I'm going to go right in there and explain to you all that I have found and how these changes are going to be affecting you. If today is your first time joining my channel, please do well to subscribe, like this video, share it. And if you're a returning subscriber, I'm so thankful for always having you on my channel. Thank you very much. You rock. Now, if you stay with me or watch the video to the end, I have a huge update from Canva that I'm going to be bringing to you. This is the update we've been looking for. So if you watch the video until the end, I'm going to show you the update and you will get to know how you can use it to further your business with KDP. So without wasting time, let's dive in so I can tell you the updates that are happening on KDP. Yesterday, I logged into my KDP account so I can check my report, and I discovered that the first change that I noticed on the Amazon platform is their reporting system. So the way our royalties are now reported, it's a little bit different from what we usually know. So let's head over to my system so I can show you what I found out yesterday. So here we are in my Amazon account. So now when I came to report, I saw that they have made some changes and my report system was not showing the way I have always viewed it. And here is how the new report system is now showing on KDP. So right here, you can see we have no sale today yet. And you can see that this is the way our report is now showing on the KDP platform. So if you just log in and found out that this is the way your report is showing and you're able to read it and really know what is happening, what you just need to do is to locate this old report down below here in your left. You just come to this side and click on old report. And when you do that, this is going to be taking you back into the Amazon former report that you are aware of if you are not very familiar with this one and it seems confusing. By the way, it's not so confusing. We have a dashboard here and it will report your daily sales. And also, if you want to see what you have been earning throughout the month, you can just come down here and click on tools. When you find it, you just click on royalty estimator. So once you click there, it is going to be displayed to you all the earnings that you have acquired for your month so far. And you can further go ahead to even customize that to see if you want to see the previous month, you want to see in 3 months time, you want to see in your lifetime, or however you want to see that. You are free to customize this section so you can know what your earnings are. And I'm going to show you that right away. Great, you can see that this is how you will be able to locate what you have earned through the month, and here is where you can go ahead and customize the entire thing. So you can see we have this month and all of that. So if you click over here, you can customize in 7 days, in last month, in last year, and all of that is there. So you have this option for yourself to do whatever it is you want. If you want some specific dates to display your earnings, then all you need to do is to just click on custom. So on custom, you can then set your dates and choose which particular date you want your earnings to show. But if this system is still confusing to you and you don't want to use this, you can simply come over here to the left hand side and click on old report. And once you click on old report, it is going to take you back to the normal reporting system that you are used to, and there you can see your earnings and see all that is happening. So that's one of the updates I found out when I came to my account yesterday. And by the way, for many people who publish low content books, there have been a new update on how low content books are being published on the Amazon platform. So let's head back to our account right here so I can show you some of the changes that are happening, especially affecting those who are publishing low content books. So here we are in our bookshelf, and of course, you know, this has been some updates that Amazon did. This one has been around for a few weeks now. Of course, you know that if you want to create your book now, you just head over here and click on create. So I am going to do that so I can show you one of the updates that has been done to the Amazon publishing platform. Of course, note here, you can publish your book as an ebook, paperback, and hardcover. And this update focuses on paperback and hardcover the more. So we're going to click here on paperback, and you will see that an upgrade has been made, and this is affecting mostly the low content. Of course, when you get here, you put your book title, your subtitle and all of that, and your author name and the rest, and your book description, and then whether you own the copyright to this material, and the 7 keyword boxes are there, and even the categories are there. But now you will see that there has been a little change over here. Here we have 2 boxes here that you can. One is for you to check if you are publishing your book as a low content. What does Amazon consider to be a low content or a no content book? That could be a journal, that could be a notebook or a planner. This is what Amazon categorizes as low content book. And of course, if you need your book to be printed in large print, you can go ahead and click that. So today, if you are publishing a low content book, that is a journal or a notebook or a planner, Amazon expects you to tick this button before you continue. And it is best to stick with Amazon if you want the safety of your account. It's not good to try to game the system, so I hope you will not do that. Whenever you come to publish your book here, you just need to go ahead. If it is a low content book, you will go ahead and click on the low content. Now let's go and look at more updates that surround this low content book publishing. So here we are headed to this page where Amazon describes what low content books really are. Here they say a low content book has a minimal or no content on the interior pages. So every book that has minimal or no content, Amazon considers that to be a low content or a no content. They say these pages are generally repetitive and designed to be filled in by the user. Of course, they have further given us some examples here. We say some of these books include notebooks and planners and journals and other similar works. So if we are publishing this kind of books, then you need to check the low content book checkbox before you can continue uploading your book onto the Amazon platform. One other update that has come with this change is that these books are no longer going to be having ISBN. ISBN simply stands for International Standard Book Number. So low content books will no longer be having ISBNs on them. That is a new update that Amazon has done. But one of the changes that I've mentioned here is that you cannot change your ISBN after your book has been published. So they say if you need to change your ISBN selection after publishing your book, you need to unpublish your book from KDP and then you will republish it again. So once you check this, you are not going to be able to add your ISBN again if you check the low content books checkbox. So if you must do that, let's say for instance you bought new ISBN for your books and you want to add them to your Amazon account, then you need to unpublish that book in order to publish it again. And then they have also mentioned a few differences between using your own ISBN and then publishing without an ISBN. They said there are a few differences regarding reported features if you decide to use your own ISBN or publish your low content without one, which we've included in the table below. So if you look at the table below, they said expanded distribution, and then they say that expanded distribution is not supported for low content books. So you are no longer going to be able to sell your low content books in the expanded distribution if you selected that checkbox. And then the next one said the look inside feature is currently not supported for low content books published without ISBN. So of course, we know that there's a look inside feature that Amazon gives to your book so that readers can look at the content of your book. But if you publish your book as a low content, that is no longer available for you. Of course, there is an option. If you know about A+ content, you can simply grab up or create the interiors of your book and make samples of them, and then you will include those samples on your A+ content, and readers can come take a look at that and they will buy your book if it is what interests them. And then they say transparency codes. They say transparency codes are not available for low content books that are published without an ISBN. So these are some of the changes that are happening here. And if you want to know more about this, you can see that they have left some links there that you can always go back and look in detail on what is obtainable with your low content book. Now, before we leave this page, of course, you can take out time and read this in detail for yourself. I'm going to leave a link to this page in the description. You can do that and check that out for yourself. But before we go, let's quickly look at the changes that can be done after your book has been published. So of course, here are a list of changes of things that you can do to your book after it has been published. So here Amazon lists that you cannot change your language, your book title, your subtitle, your edition number, and your primary author. Of course, you can see that that goes for Kindle ebooks as well as paperback and hardcover. Of course, you can change contributors, you can change description and publishing rights and keywords and categories. And once you choose the low content checkbox, you are able to make changes to it. So once you have selected your book as a low content, you cannot come back and say it is not. That is final. The suggestion they have given when I was explaining about the ISBN, they said for you to make changes to a low content book this way by adding your ISBN or any other changes, you need to unpublish that book before you can do that. So once you check this checkbox, you are not going to be able to make changes to your book. And then age grade, you cannot change it for paperback and hardcover. And then the development rights is there, you cannot change it. And the ISBN choice, once your book, your paperback and hardcover is uploaded, the only option you have is to unpublish your book before you can change that. And then the imprint and the ink and paper type and trim size and all of that cannot be changed. But of course, territories and pricing, royalty rate cannot be changed for paperback as well as hardcover. And then expanded distribution. Of course, this one we have told that it is not going to be changed for your low content. Amazon has spelled that out clearly. So this is one of the changes that has been added to our account. And please do well that whenever you're publishing your book, you follow this procedure, especially if you are publishing low content. Do not try to game the system. Check that box to make sure that your book is published without issues so that you don't put your Amazon account in trouble. So that has been one of the updates that has happened on the Amazon platforms. So like I did promise, there is a huge update that I found out a few days ago on Canva that is going to be affecting especially authors that use Canva to design their interiors and design their covers, and of course use Canva for their designing purposes. So there has been a huge upgrade that I am going to be showing you. Last week when I was working on one of my books, trying to upload on the Kindle platform, usually I use Canva to design my covers, and when I was about to download it, I saw this update that I'm going to be sharing with you now. So let's head into my Canva account so I can show you the update that has happened. Alright, so right here we are in my Canva account. I was working on my book cover of a recent book I just published, and while I was about to download this, I found the upgrade that Canva has made, and it was quite interesting. So now when you head over to download and then you click on download, of course you know that when you are publishing a hardcover or a paperback, you are required to use the PDF version of those covers to publish your book. So when you click over here to download, you can click on PDF, and here is the huge change now. Now Canva has added the option for you to choose between RGB and CMYK. Why is that huge? Now let me explain to you. What in the world is RGB and CMYK? Let's explain that a bit. So what is RGB? RGB stands for red, green, and blue. It's a color space for design images, and we use the RGB mode if your design is supposed to be displayed on any kind of screen. So what is CMYK? CMYK stands for can, magenta, yellow, key, or black. It's a color space for printed materials. And the major difference between RGB and CMYK is that RGB is an additive color model, while CMYK is a subtractive color model. Now, these things affect the way our designs look at the end of the day. Now, RGB uses the white as a combination of all primary colors and black as the absence of light. CMYK, on the other hand, uses white as a natural color of the print background and black as a combination of the color inks. Now, what is the best option between RGB and CMYK for printing? Of course, let Amazon tell us that by itself. But before we do that, fundamentally, RGB is the best for website and user communications, while CMYK is better for printed material. So you can see why this update is huge. Before now, we never had it, so we didn't know what to do. But now Canva has added the feature. You can choose between RGB and CMYK to download your cover or your interior so you can have the best quality of print. Now let's talk about and see what Amazon have to say about which of these options we should use while uploading our covers or our interiors. So here we are on the Amazon side that talks about the kind of covers that we should upload, especially for our paperback covers that we should upload to the KDP platform. Now if we scroll down to adding images, you will see that image color, size and quality. Amazon says that images should be in CMYK. So you can see that this is why this upgrade is so good, because before now we were not knowing what we were actually doing, and sometimes you upload the cover to KDP and then you come to find that it is looking quite blurry. But with this, we know that with the upgrade that Canva has done, we have now aligned with what Amazon wants their books to look like, or what kind of color quality we are supposed to be uploading a book. So it says images should be in CMYK color to ensure your cover looks good in print. So this is why this update is huge. So right now you can create your covers in Canva without using Photoshop or without using any of those sophisticated tools, and yet have your cover downloaded in either RGB or CMYK. I guess you love this. I love this option so much. So thank you very much for staying with me to the end of this video for today. This is where we're going to wrap up. And if you have not subscribed to my channel, please go ahead and subscribe right now. Give this video a thumbs up, share it, and if you're a returning subscriber, thank you very much for always staying around here. Please, may I know your thoughts about these changes? May I know if you are happy about it or not? Leave them in the comments. If you have any questions, please do well to leave them in the comment section also. And until then, see you in our next video. Bye bye for now.